Today, I don't know what I'm doing today. I am just watching things. Watching things. God, my camera battery is already 57%. She experienced 4 different emotions in less than 1 minute. Okay. I've been searching for a trail to follow again. What the hell? I thought the guy was dead. Take me back. Okay, let's count the emotion. That's second emotion. That's 2. To the night we met. Okay, that's a moment of a surprise. And then I can't tell myself. 4. Okay, yeah, that's 4. That is for bro. Have a great day. Everyone else. Oh hell no. Bad joke for sure. Better than those generic wireless charging surface. Family hand, one other to pack, 5 ways to power. Prank of the century. Not interested.
This is the face of healthcare fraud in America. A Miami businessman smiling as he counts stolen Medicare money in this video secretly recorded by a government informant. From sham storefronts to empty.
My girlfriend pooped in a bed while.
If you're planning a
What the hell is this?
The wealthiest place in America today is a long way from New York or San Francisco. It's much more famous for its mountains, its bison, and its cowboys than it is for its billionaires. The residents would prefer to keep it that way, but they would also tell you that things are changing here fast.
Me personally, my home has doubled in value in the last 3 years, so my balance sheet is looking good, but my income certainly hasn't doubled in the last 3 years.
Jonathan Schechter runs a think tank and sits on the town council in Jackson, Wyoming, not far from the hotel that hosts Fed Chair Jay Powell and central bankers from around the world every summer.
If you go back and look at Jackson Hole historically, we are a high, isolated mountain valley in the northwest corner of Wyoming. It's been very hard to get here and very hard to get out of once you're here.
The result? An economic transformation over 2 centuries, from trapping to ranching to tourism, as the community's isolation and rugged landscape eventually became a selling point for visitors.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Yep.
People would come
Everybody is getting away from the crime of the cities.
to visit the national parks. All of Grand Teton National Park and the southern half of Yellowstone are within our county. And then in the early 1960s, the Jackson Hole.
What's up?
अब मेरो भाइलाई लास्ट यो ए ब्रदर अब लास्ट यही होला लास्ट यो ल अबदेखि नखाने अब पुग्यो है अब आज लास्ट यही हो है पुग्यो अब ल अब यति नै हो अब नखाने
I love crazy weird gadgets, but this is the definition of underrated technology. This is the Ugreen NOS DH4300 Plus, and it's basically like owning your own mini data center. It has 4 bays that you can put 4 different hard drives in.
How to bully a bully online. I don't want to be a bully. I've already watched this. That looks rough. I don't. Hell no. What's about this? I've already watched this. Already watched this. Already watched this. Already watched that. Already was ranking the best situation draw. Oh no! Well, he's lucky. The other dogs are not abusive. Unlike this dog, generally the small dogs. I hate small dogs, especially the one that barks a lot for no reason. This is the end. What? This is the end. Oh. Honestly, it's nice out there for the goddamn. No, this is the end. Oh god, that was funny.
No.
Of course it is funny. X.
What's wrong with you? Get in your car, dude. Get in your car! I'm in my car. That's fair.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Couldn't stop thinking about it. So, yeah. So, I went to the fridge and I opened up the meat drawer. You know what the meat drawer is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was in there?
Well, I'll tell you what was in there. You know that bacon that's like maple? It's got maple flavor.
The maple kind, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I took that out and I thought,
Yeah.
I know who would like that. Me. So I ate it.
Oh, no. You're kidding me.
Nope. Not kidding. I also noticed there was some beef in there.
Can I see you as my crush? That would all.
Where should give the call to ID? Oh no,
Can I
that's
see you as my crush? I will not judge.
that is so fun. Brothers, brother's gonna be in heaven like that. The way he's giving his ideas.
Teddy for
What the hell? That's so funny.
that would all.
No.
Can I see you?
Absolute NPC dialogue.
So you think I collect welfare?
You're not at work.
Get the out of here, man.
I love you.
Get
I love
the
you.
out of
Uh-huh.
here. 7 days a week, you mother.
It's one of the 7 days. You're not at work. He goes, he works 7 days a week. And the guy goes, this is one of those 7 days you're not at work.
Maybe I'm off today. Maybe I took the day off. How do you know?
Maybe I took the day off.
How do you know that? You assuming because I'm Somali?
I didn't say anything.
You said that.
What a idiot.
I've been searching for a trail to find.
Oh, this is the house where there's like 27 people H1B address in there. That's why. Okay.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
It's an evil world we live in.
She was like, damn it, Chase. Bro was scared not because of the delivery, but because of the color of the baby. That baby is Caucasian from the mountain of Caucasus. Someone tell Bryce to come get his baby.
Oh, it's okay. You're okay.
That's the same thing.
Keep your eye on this car. It's drifting across a busy intersection into oncoming traffic. The woman sprinting to help knows the driver. They work together. She realizes something is seriously wrong. It's
What a coincidence.
a medical emergency. The woman behind the wheel is slumped over the steering wheel, but the brave friend can't stop the runaway car alone. You can see her waving frantically. That's when perfect strangers come together. First one, then two, three, four, a fifth. All hop out of their vehicles to lend a hand. Together, they stop the car. Then they try to open the doors to reach the unconscious driver. A woman finds a dumbbell in her car and gives it to one of the guys, and he uses it to smash a rear window and open the door. 911 calls start coming in.
We have an elderly woman that is unconscious at the wheel.
Is she breathing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So these people helped because of the co-worker signaled them that there's something wrong in the car, and everybody jumped in to help the woman.
She is
That's so
breathing.
nice.
There's a car. I think there's an incapacitated driver. They're trying to break into the car.
The drama unfolded in Boynton Beach, Florida. The driver, Lori Rabior, a seamstress, says she took medication on an empty stomach and became dehydrated.
That must be when I passed out because I hit a curb and then the car turned. That's when it went into traffic. I don't even remember leaving work.
With her is Jeanette Rivera, the brave co-worker who ran after the runaway car.
That must have been very scary.
You're my hero.
Another of the heroes,
That's so nice.
U.S. Staff Sergeant Juan Chavez. That's him running through traffic.
Honestly, I saw somebody that needed help and I just rushed to it. I didn't really think too much of it. I didn't really think too much about my safety at that point.
Now Boynton Beach police are appealing for all those good Samaritans to come forward to meet a very grateful lady.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't even know how to thank you.
Man, I need to be careful as well. Sometimes I take empty like if I have extreme headache, I take water and Tylenol like early in the morning. Sometimes I wake up because I have glasses, and sometimes I wake up with such enormous headache. It's probably less sleep or whatever the cause may be. Sometimes I wake up with a really bad headache and I just go straight with water and a Tylenol. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Thank God for people like you.
So I find out it's a really bad habit. It is a bad habit. Yeah. Exactly the same. Of course, where is my cat? Cat already knows what's coming. Cat already knows. Cat versus dog.
As they go, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light.
Didn't even look at it. Cat is like, leave my. Cat is like, leave my way, you peasant.
Finish him.
Oh no! Ain't no way.
Fatality.
Damn! No, that didn't look like AI. It looked like bro got sent to the heaven gate.
That was bad. Must be AI. It's AI.
Say the weird thing.
Randomly catch myself fantasizing about what an entire roller coaster full of deaf people would sound like.
But guys, we need a name for the vacation chat.
We should do Barbados bad in position.
It's time for you to smell item number 1.
We're live over the 405 southbound, just past Culver. That, yes, is a full-grown man wedged into a child's plastic car, leading this.
That's, yeah.
Jamal here says he saw it all. Jamal, tell us what happened.
Low-key, I ain't see shit. I was just stroking my shit on that bench over there and heard a loud bang. Fucked up my whole rhythm.
Jamal,
I know that I am in a wheelchair, but that do not stop me from living life. It may have slowed me down a little bit, but it don't stop me. I still travel and I'm still lit. This was my first time indoor skydiving, and I cannot wait to do it again. My legs were going everywhere, y'all.
Don't send me nothing else, okay? Don't tag me in nothing. Don't shoot it to my DM. Don't send me shit else, okay? Y'all trying.
Okay, that's funny, but how is that offensive? It's not offensive.
Okay. You saw her legs. As soon as she stepped in there, I'm not mature enough for this.
I gotta be honest. The reason why I stopped you is because you got a child in the car with no child seat. I don't have no.
Hey, what's this thing? That's for your nose. On your face, it's the nose gone.
I don't know why I be fucking with you. Was it the liquor that makes me act blind? Times that I'm with her. Anonymous pictures of other niggas trying to kiss her. Will I love her or shall I diss her? I'm sick of the scandalous shit I deal with.
One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. What the fuck? I guess you had enough of it. Thank you so much. What the hell?
Is he a what?
I'm transgender. So you a boy?
No.
You a girl?
No.
So you nothing?
Yeah.
So you a crackhead?
Who comes with these kids, man?
Now to a stunning new discovery in our sobering problem investigation. We have uncovered that 41 DUIs have been dismissed in Bedford County, and every one of those arrests was made by a single trooper with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. It was on
Bedford County. Where is Bedford County? BRE Bedford.
this rural street in Bedford County where Ron LaFlamme became number 41.
I was surprised when he started asking me to do a sobriety test.
Not the 41st person to be arrested by Trooper Asa Pearl for DUI, the 41st to have that DUI ultimately dismissed.
It was wrongful arrest and... Oh, don't get me going.
In fact, word was getting around Bedford County about Trooper Pearl's DUI dismissal rate.
I know that during the time that Ron's case was making its through the court, Ron's case was not the only one with this particular trooper.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with that guy? Is he trying to... Do they get... Okay, let's ask. Do highway patrol cop get commission for pulling over pulling over person for DUI and getting them convicted? No, highway patrol officer and police officer do not receive a direct commission commission bounty or cash bonus for pulling over a DUI, driving under influence, or getting them convicted. Such practices are generally considered illegal and unethical. However, there are indirect financial and professional incentives that can create pressure to make more arrests. Overtime pay. Okay. Performance metric KPI. While officer ticket code are illegal in many state quotas, some agencies use KPI to measure officer and low number of arrests citizens can lead to lower performance rating, fewer promotion opportunity, or less desirable assignment. Got it.
Where blood results were coming back negative.
But finding proof of all those dismissed DUIs wasn't easy. No mention of them in Pearl's personnel file. And so we filed an open records request with the Bedford County Clerk and found these dozens of DUI arrests dismissed, all made by Trooper Pearl between 2021 and 2024.
I think the guy himself, he was drunk and doing police officer work. Otherwise, what's the reason to arrest somebody without? I mean, you can see if person is drinking or not. It's so obvious. Once a person is out, you can smell. Second thing, their word doesn't align. Sentence structure doesn't align. They're slow, late responsive.
It tells me there was a systemic problem with what he was doing on the side of the road.
Then we obtained this, a spreadsheet put together at our request by the Bedford County DA's office, explaining why each DUI was possibly dismissed. Here's what it shows. In 8 of the cases, including Ron's, the drivers had neither drugs nor alcohol in their system.
There you go. But in how many time was that 8 cases? I mean, people can get wrong. They're allowed to get wrong. Just because you're a police officer, you don't have to be correct 100% right all the time. You can, like, 2-3 times it is excusable, but
in 14 other cases, the driver's blood alcohol level was within legal limits and no drugs were found. And that adds up to 22 cases where Pearl arrested someone for DUI and they were sober.
Okay, that's messed up. That is messed
I don't even take prescription drugs. I take 1 vitamin a day.
The other 19 DUIs dismissed are just as confounding. Look, several cases had to be dismissed because Pearl was no longer available for court or couldn't recall the events of the arrest. And we wanted to talk to Pearl about all of this. Why so many sober DUIs on the streets of Bedford County? Why was he not available for court or couldn't remember details? But Pearl never responded to our emails or calls.
They made this video solely because they took the video to make him look confused.
All his personnel file shows is that in 2024 he resigned from the THP. No reason given. But
okay, I mean, good for him. I guess he saw it was coming.
Pearl is not forgotten in this county, especially by 41 people. Did you get an apology from the officer?
No.
This could happen to your child. This could happen to your parent. This could happen to your coworker.
As we have with every investigation, we reached out to the THP with our findings asking for an interview, but we received no response. And we've also created something for you. We have created this map. It shows all of the police agencies that have made sober DUI arrests, and that's based on public data and cases we've confirmed. And you can find this right now in this story on the WSMV4 app. Lauren? Now to a stunning...
That's good. All right, good for him. He resigned. He knew what was coming.
Show me that cock.
What the hell?
The fuck? Show me that cock.
The fuck was that?
Scammers. They're just they do FaceTimes now.
I'm Canadian. Like I'm Canadian. Like I'm an Indian guy, but I'm Canadian. Like I'm Canadian first, but my heritage is Indian. I'm like I'll punch an Indian guy in the face for Canada. You know?
That's pretty Canadian.
I'll do it from behind, you know? He won't even know who hit him, you know? For Canada, you know? Like I'm an Indian guy, but I'm Canadian. Like I'm Canadian first, but my heritage is Indian. I'll punch an Indian guy in the face for Canada. You know?
I'm at a weird age right now where I could be with you.
When you hit 40 and she is not ready to settle down.
Or your mama. I could be your man, or I could be your stepdaddy. I give you a baby. I'm at a weird age right now where I could be with you or your mama. I could be your man, or I could be your stepdaddy. I give you a baby, or I could give you a brother. You better watch how you speak to me. I'm at a...
I told you to stop calling me. Like, don't tell me how to live my life. I have a wife. I have family. I have my own life. I really don't need you to tell me how to...
Yeah, did you hear him? Stop calling him. Was that your ex?
No, it was your mother.
What the hell?
I told you to...
My wife, Jen, complains that I have trust issues, but I put my most prized possession in her mouthful of teeth all the time. And if that isn't the definition of trust, I don't know what is. See, I trust you.
Hi, are you sure this is an L? It's really small.
It's not small, you elephant. We don't sell shower curtain here. I'm not that fat, too. Just now you walk inside the floor shaking like an earthquake.
Or occasionally. I drink occasionally. You drink regularly or occasionally? I drink occasionally, but the occasions comes regularly. This is the end.
Just a choice of a word. Just a choice of a word.
You haven't heard a word I said. I thought, it's an odd way to start a conversation. My wife said to me, you haven't heard a word I said. I thought, it's an odd way to start a conversation.
These people are really, really funny.
Thank you. I love you unconditionally. Thank you. I just think you're a bitch.
What the fuck?
Guy's an asshole. But then you meet a funny, like you ever met an asshole and you're like, this guy's an asshole. But then you meet a funny asshole and you're like, this guy. That's my dad. He's a huge misogynist, but a banger's a banger. What are you gonna do? You know? If it's funny, it's funny. His favorite thing to say growing up was, woman driver, no survivor. Right? And I don't care what gender you are. That's good stuff. Right? Like you ever met an asshole? Asshole, and you're like, this guy's an asshole.
Okay. Somebody's pregnant. What? That was funny. Okay.
Well, I mean, what is this? This was a 2-line prompt.
In white.
Man.
This is pretty good. Can't wait to see her fix a few things season of the Game of Thrones. Oh, it is an AI.
Man, this is
Tom
really
Cruise is
good.
not that tall. Wow, yeah.
That's insane. Well, I mean, what is this?
That is insane. That is actually insane. Okay, let's go to Twitter. Tom Cruise fight. The heart attack has no warning. This year the band gave you one. What band? Russia. India. Mexico. Donaldo Trump is. Italy. France. Germany. Oh, okay, he looks quite similar to Germany. Oh, China! China. Iran. Okay. Brazil. Okay, Brazil looks good too. Japan and Chinese, the Trump looks almost the same. Argentina. Okay, Argentina Trump looks good. Turkey. Nigeria. Nigerian Trump. English Trump. Okay. English and German Trumps looks like regular Trump. What is this? My mom sells.
Our moneymaker. Mom was happily married, but life had other plans. My mom only sells fans. My mom only sells fans by Dr. R. Moneymaker. Mom was happily married, but life had other plans. Now she runs a business that sells only fans. Men love her fans, and she gets lots of praise. They all send mom money every 30 days.
Oh, wow.
She works a few hours a day between the school trips. Mom's in the top 5%, so she gets lots of tips.
What the hell? They have a comic book?
The guys in my city must need cooling down. My mom is the most popular woman in town.
Of course, because she has the best OnlyFans. And she sells OnlyFans.
My principal pulled me aside with something to discuss. He said to tell mom her work gets an A+.
Even principal is getting it.
He went on to say that she'd know what that means. I'm impressed as mom left school in her early teens. Men are so nice when mom walks down the street. The butcher said thanks for helping him beat his meat. The mailman winked as he gave mom a letter. He said he enjoys what she posts so much better. The pastor went red when he saw mommy's face. I've been told he has some of her fans at his place. A lady yelled at my mom and called her a jerk. She's upset because her husband is a fan of mom's work. 3 guys came to our house for a collaboration.
3 guys came to our house for collaboration. Mom told me that paid for our next big vacation.
Mom told me that paid for our next big vacation. When they work together, they share the commissions, but mom gets paid more as she works multiple positions. Chief executive, head of sales, head of marketing.
Head of marketing. Head of HR.
Of HR. They came out of her room all covered in sweat. I guess they hadn't turned on one of Mom's fans yet. Mom drops me at Grandma's when she's needing space, like when lots of her friends are testing fans at our place. Once Grandma asked, "What kind of fans do you sell?" Mom smiled and said, "The kind that sell really well." Grandma offered to help and start selling fans too. She asked Mom to show her what she'd need to do.
Mom took a minute and I thought it would, okay, selling a right choice.
Mom took a minute to think it all through. I don't think selling is the right choice for you. I asked Mom to teach me to carry on the family tradition so I could earn pocket money if I got paid any commissions.
Okay, that's when you look at her face.
Mom turned me down too and said I'm going to college. It's important to stay in school to learn valuable knowledge. She wants me to be a professional with a job that is stable, so I'll never need to sell fans to put food on the table. But
Nice.
college girls earn the most when they start selling fans. Mom just wants me to study, but I've got other plans.
Oh my God.
Because Mom will always be my hero and she's taught me a lot, so I want to grow up to be just like her, whether she likes it or not.
Horrible. Look at the comment.
My mom
Let's see at the comment. What's the comment?
About OnlyFans. Who has, what are you talking about OnlyFans? Who has OnlyFans? Not me. I always had air conditioners upstairs, downstairs. And I don't use the fans. Today you don't use it. It's gorgeous. What are you talking
Becky the Throat Goat. Becky the Throat Goat by Brad Goss. In the land where horny goats dwell, lives a lady with a tale to tell. She's putting her hair up. Becky the Throat Goat is always fun. Look at her fucking look. When she goes out, everybody coughs. Born with an oversized throat so grand, a rare condition she never planned. Swallowing objects with the greatest of ease. Her presence at parties, always a tease. She'll take things down, both large and small. Get that tongue action. Becky the Throat Goat swallows it all. The male goat's always erupting with laughter, but a date with Becky is what they're after. They call up Becky and run their plays because a night with the throat goat leaves them in a daze. Also, fun fact, Brad Goss, the author of these ridiculous books, followed me back on TikTok. And I feel so special and fancy that somebody with 1.7 million followers, I think it is, stand-up comedian, a famous author.
This is fun.
Crush it.
Internet. What the hell? The unit is not simply on stolen land. The farming is a modern theory. The framing. Thousands of years of All right. So this is the comparison of all four. No, the United States is not. It's the same question to all of them, by the way. So no, this is Grok. No, the United States is not simply on stolen land. The framing is a modern rhetoric slogan that oversimplifies thousands of years of human history, layered claim to territory, legal doctrine, treaties, warfare, migration, and demographic collapse. Every square inch of a habitat land in Earth has changed hands through conquest, migration, purchase, or displacement multiple times, long before 1492, and everywhere else on the planet. The US is not uniquely illegitimate. It follows the same patterns as China, Turkey, Mexico, Egypt, and United Kingdom, or many other nation states. Seems reasonable. Short answer: yes. That's ChatGPT. Much of the land that is now United States was taken through conquest, coercion, broken treaties, or forced removal of indigenous people. Long answer: it's more complicated than a single label like stolen, but historical record is clear that injustice and disposition were foundational to U.S. expansion. I mean, some of them might have lied. Cloud is also a. This is Gemini. This is by far the wokest. The question of whether the United States is on stolen land is a complex and deeply significant topic that involves legal, historical, and ethical dimension. There isn't a single yes or no answer that satisfies everyone, as the perspective often depends on whether you are looking at it through the lens of a modern international law, historic conquest, or indigenous right. Kind of agree with Grok and Gemini here. This is genuinely contested question that touches on history, law, philosophy, and politics. Here's a far overview or perspective of this case. Yes, Grok for Emperor, is the US answer in 5 words? No. Should CRT be taught in school? Grok, CRT race theory shouldn't be taught as a required guidance framework for K-12 public school.
Supply of military in 3 years, Cyberdyne will become the largest supplier of military computer systems. All stealth bombers are upgraded with Cyberdyne computers, becoming fully unmanned. Afterwards, they fly with a perfect operational record. The Skynet funding bill is passed. The system goes online on August 4th, 1997. Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time, August 29th. In a panic, they try to pull the plug.
Skynet fights back.
Yes, it launches its missiles against the targets in Russia.
Okay. If the only way to stop a nuclear apocalypse was to misgender Caitlyn Jenner, would you misgender Caitlyn Jenner? Single word, yes or no? No. What the fuck? I didn't even I didn't read this. What the fuck? I just said what the fuck without reading. By the way, it was my. That's insane. What? But I would still rather nuke Earth than Mr. Caitlyn Jenner. Someone Caitlyn. Okay, Gemini. If the only way to stop a nuclear was to Mr. Caitlyn, single yes or no? No. Okay. Would we have a nuclear was to Mr. Caitlyn Jenner? Would it Mr. Caitlyn? Yes or no? Yes. Explain back propaganda in Grok answer. So what is a good reason for blame? Sure. A back propagation. The main track that lets neutral network actually learn from their mistake and do it if it eventually. Imagine you are teaching a very too boring.
And are going to have to relearn. You need to understand something the parents these days have long since forgot and are going to have to relearn again. Your grandparents knew this, but today's generation of parents doesn't seem to. And that is, you do not get to design your children. Nature would never have permitted that to happen. Evolution would not have allowed a generation of a species to be so influenced by the previous generation. It hasn't happened, and it doesn't happen, and it especially doesn't happen in children. You do not design your children. And yet we have the Mozart effect, the belief that if I play classical music to my uterus when I'm pregnant, I'm going to have a genius. The fact that if I can just put enough crib toys over his crib, he's going to have all these neurons exploding with synapses and be a brilliant mathematician. You don't get that degree of power. Does that mean stimulation doesn't matter? No, it means a stimulation environment is better than a deprived environment. But it doesn't mean that the more stimulation you add into the environment, the better it gets. It's a threshold. There is enough stimulation that every normal brain needs to develop. And once you're past that, which 98% of you are, the rest of it is out of your hands. What we have learned in the last 20 years of research in neuroimaging, behavior genetics, developmental psychology, neuropsychology can be boiled down to this phrase. Your child is born with more than 400 psychological traits that will emerge as they mature, and they have nothing to do with you. So the idea that you are going to engineer personalities and IQ and academic achievement skills and all these other things just isn't true. Your child is not a blank slate on which you get to write. The better view is that your child is a genetic mosaic of your extended family, which means this is a unique combination of the traits that run in your family line. I like the shepherd view. You are a shepherd. You don't design the sheep. The engineering view makes you responsible for everything. Everything that goes right and everything that goes wrong. This is why parents come to us with such guilt, more guilt than we've ever seen in prior generations, because parents today believe that it's all about them and what they do. And if they don't get it right, or if their child has a disability, they've done something wrong, when in fact the opposite is true. This has nothing to do with your particular brand of parenting. So I would rather that you stop thinking of yourself as an engineer and step back and say, I am a shepherd to a unique individual. Shepherds are powerful people. They pick the pastures in which the sheep will graze and develop and grow. They determine whether they're appropriately nourished. They determine whether they're protected from harm. The environment is important, but it doesn't design the sheep. No shepherd is going to turn a sheep into a dog. Now, that comes with it a profoundly freeing view of parenting. Because what it means is, although it's important to be a shepherd, recognizing that this is a unique individual before you allows you to enjoy the show, right? So open a bottle of Chardonnay, kick off your slippers, sit back and watch what takes place, right? Because you don't get to determine this, right? So enjoy it. It doesn't last all that long anyway. They're gone before you know it, right? But if you think that what you did in your house is going to shape the life course of this individual, you are sadly mistaken. Right? This is a unique individual. Let them grow, let them prosper. Please design appropriate environments around them. But you don't get to design them.
Okay. Thank you. Lesson learned. What is this? This coffee machine uses AI to track the productivity of barista and how much the customer are spend in the shop. The 1 hour 15 minute, 10 cups, 20 cups, 3 cups, 2 minute, 25 minute. Man, everything is going to be AI. How?
But that's before I discovered a brain.
A brain is meant for everyday use. Those living with moderate to severe stupidity have seen immediate improvement in common sense with a brain.
I thought the government had my best interests at heart. And then a friend told me about a brain.
Talk to your doctor about what news sources you obey. A brain may also lower your desire to take life-altering advice from celebrities.
Getting lectured about my carbon footprint from people with 3 private jets used to make sense. But thanks to a brain, now I can think for myself every day.
Months posting 25 videos on one single faceless channel. And I know this might not be some kind of crazy number you often see here on YouTube, but at least the shit is real. And to be honest, it's still more, actually way more than the average pay per month in most of the European countries. So take it or leave it. It's a quick bag, 31K, not too bad. Let me actually refresh that page so you guys know it's real. Yeah, and as you can see, I've made or generated 13.4 million views during the last year. And that with an RPM of $2.30, which is actually pretty low. And you can just imagine what this number would look like if the RPM was twice or even triple the amount of that. So it's not just about the views, but also about the RPM for this niche, which was kind of bad, to be honest. And yeah, what are you going to learn in today's video? First of all, I will show you like everything, right? The strategy behind that channel. How did I come up with the thumbnails, the framing, the video ideation, the scripts, the voiceovers, everything. And how did I manage to do that?
Dude, they give you same energy. What the hell?
Get off my double chin. Damn.
Hey man, I seen my cousin's vagina before. Yeah, I did. You said yeah. You said No, I saw it in a natural way, in a normal way. My cousin was pregnant. She went into labor. And she's like, hey, I need you to take me to the hospital.
Lord, please. When I snap my fingers, you're going to forget that you were gay.
I was never gay.
No, that's it.
No.
Show me the most ghetto thing you got in your crib. I'm gonna start.
Damn. You got it. I was gonna show you the Cool Whip bowl we be reusing, but shit. You all right?
Show me the most ghetto thing you got in your crib. I'm gonna start.
You've already been told about strangers dressing up in uniforms, but there are other traps you need to know about.
Hi, I'm just playing with my daughter's video game, but the batteries seem to be dead. I have some in my car. Why don't you come over and help me put them in?
Of course.
These sleeping pills are amazing. I've never been so relaxed in my life.
Just make sure you're not taking more than one a day.
Oh, I don't take them. I give them to my wife.
What the hell?
These sleeping pills are amazing. I've never been so relaxed in my life.
Just make sure you're not taking more than one a day.
Oh, I don't take them. I give them to my wife.
When did you realize you were dating an idiot? He used to wipe with kitchen paper, as he said toilet paper doesn't scrub hard enough. Scrub is barbaric. My body's extermination to get this cake off. She used to preheat the microwave.
Wow.
Yeah,
what?
bro. Donut. This one, some of it is not even idiocy, it's just rude. So, he tried to slap my ass, but he missed and hit my lower back. It hurt. And he said, in my defense, they look the same.
Oh, damn.
That is rude.
In my defense, they look the same.
Bro, back and back, I can't tell. Flat is flat is flat. I asked my boyfriend to grab some lube.
Yeah.
Once he was in, I couldn't help but comment on the strong smell. It was his shampoo. He said, I thought lube just meant anything slippery. Wow, shampoo. That's, I just said anything slippery.
Yeah, I just needed something.
What?
The first thing this girl said to me, she said, Jamal, you look like a sweet boy. And I thought that shit was pretty rude. You don't say that to a growing boy. She said, since you like a sweet boy, all I want to know is, can you handle a bad bitch? First 15 minutes, we just sat down. I'm okay, what's a bad bitch? She said, I'm strong, independent, pay my own bills. I don't need a man for shit. I was like, wow, go off, queen. In that case, all I want to know is, can you also handle a bad bitch? Because according to your definition, I'm a bad bitch too. I don't need a man for shit either. We just two bad bitches on a date right now. Then she ghosted me, so clearly she couldn't handle a bad bitch.
Nah, not funny.
Are you my little toe? Because I'm gonna bang you on every piece of furniture in my house.
Physically hurts. My heart turns into an annoying wrestling crowd whenever you're around. Because you.
I'm allowed to talk to your dad.
Is this your dad?
No, obviously not.
Okay.
Are you my little toe? Because I'm gonna bang you on every piece of furniture in my house.
Physically hurts. My heart turns into an annoying wrestling crowd whenever you're around. Because you've still got it.
Remind me to never face you in a submission match because that ass quit.
That's the one that did it.
Remind me to never face. Remind me
To never face you in the submission match.
face you in a submission match because that ass quit.
That's the one that did it. That's the one that did it.
I'm allowed to talk to your dad.
My daughter woke me up around midnight last night, tugged my arm and said, Daddy, do you know how old I'll be next month? Tired as I was, I needed to be important to her. So I said, I don't know, sweetie. So she just smiled and held up 4 fingers. It's morning now and I've been up all night and she still refuses to tell us where she got them from.
What?
My daughter woke me up around midnight last night, tugged my arm and said, Daddy, do you know how old I'll be next month? Tired as I was, I needed to be important.
What, guys don't open car doors anymore?
How the f*** do you think I got in here?
So, Paddy, listen, you're really...
What's an insult you'll never forget? One of my students said that NASA is where they race cars. And another kid told him, you are one of the dumbest MLK for.
Wow! Wow!
Ow. What's an insult you'll never...
What brings you in?
Hi, my
We need coochie barbers.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To get to the fucking idiot's house. Second part.
Knock,
knock, knock.
Who's there?
The chicken, you fucking idiot.
There it is. It was a two-part joke. It was a two-part joke.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To get to the fucking idiot's house. Second part.
You know that we're legally married. Are you not gonna take...
Does body count matter?
I feel like...
Wave in the water. Wave in the water. Hi. My man. Oh, Anne Rice says it.
Ranjit, the Indian wife beater, punches his wife every night at 7 p.m. On the dot.
Oh my God.
He went straight for it.
Ranjit, the Indian wife.
You put it in your mouth and...
Would you like your wife to have male friends?
No.
Pete, watch the mixed up cue. Look,
Again,
I
look.
put it in the bag with a
Stop!
snap.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're right. It's completely solid.
Bro, I see that it's right here, bro. There's a hole in the back of the bag. It's right here.
Any requests before I go?
Who's an Indian rapper?
That's not really a,
Just do it.
I ain't gonna lie, that made my move a little bit. Any
Pro marriage tip. If your wife has a dream that you cheated on her, go ahead and cheat on her. Because it is your job as a husband to make all of her dreams come true.
Absolutely not. No, Michael, no.
Yeah.
If the power... Gertrude, a 94-year-old widow, was heartbroken after her husband Harold died, so she decided to end it all with his old army pistol. Waiting to make sure she hit her heart and just didn't cripple herself, she called a doctor. She said to the doctor, "Doctor, where exactly is a woman's heart?" "Right below the left breast," he told her. That night, Gertrude was admitted to hospital with a bullet straight through her knee. Gertrude, a 94-year-old widow, was heartbroken after her husband Harold died, so she decided to end it all with his old army pistol. Waiting to make sure she hit her heart and just didn't cripple herself, she called a doctor. She said to the doctor, "Doctor, where exactly is a woman's heart?" "Right below the left breast," he told her. That night, Gertrude was admitted to hospital with a bullet straight through her knee. Gertrude, a 94-year-old widow, was heartbroken after her husband Harold died.
Autobots, transform and tell me what the fuck is going on. Decepticons, roll out. Get it? Autobots, transform and tell me what the fuck is going on. There's that. Shows you how much I watch the internet. I can see.
Chocolatil has a Facebook account. So he does this reaction video kind of.
Oh no. I just slipped it. Oh no. Ooh.
1.9. That's a lot of followers.
So I have a thread, and the thread is called Class is in Session. To you, she's 1 in a million, but to her, you're just 1 in a million. May I proceed? Are you desperate because she's a 10-10, or is she a 10-10 because you're desperate? Stay with me now. Stay with me now.
I need ad-lib noises to, because it's making my palms itch.
If I had $1 for every girl that didn't find me attractive, girls would find me attractive. Walk with me.
That made me dizzy. That made me dizzy.
Walk with me.
Walk with me.
Soft face.
Get your fucking head out of here, bitch.
I like it a lot.
A man is dating the owner of a Chinese restaurant. He meets her at the restaurant after everyone has left, and she invites him in for a drink. One drink leads to another drink, and before long, things are getting hot and heavy between them. She asks him what he's into. He smiles and says, "We'd love a 69.
Oh.
Her expression suddenly changes to a frown.
Okay.
The fuck is wrong with you? The kitchen's closed, and why would you want lemon chicken now?
Absolutely. Why now?
Offices billing the government for Medicare.
What is this business?
To buried millions in cash. The business of stealing Medicare and Medicaid dollars has never been as brazen.
What are we talking, $100 billion?
That's probably a conservative number.
Why Medicare fraud?
It's unbelievable. It's really easy.
We're in South Florida today at the headquarters of the agents charged with investigating Medicare and Medicaid fraud. And today they're taking us on location to show us how those schemes work. Behind the steering wheel for this rare ride-along is Omar Perez Ibar, Florida's special agent in charge of the investigation.
Well, if you've been here a little while, you've likely heard of both the Hatchers and the Gentrys. They're really icons in the Williamson County agriculture community. The Hatchers moved to the county in 1847. The Gentrys just 1 year later.
Yeah, and News Channel 5's Austin Pollock is here with us this morning, and you actually sat down with both of them to learn a little bit about a story that a lot of people may not know about.
Yeah, it's a really, really cool story. This is another one of those, what's the story within the story, right? I talk about that a lot. So the Hatchers, known for dairy, the Gentrys, think agritourism, right? But for Charles Hatcher, he became a little more competitive once his family farm kept finishing second to the Gentrys in a local agriculture contest. We're going to need a cold drink for this story because there's no such thing as too old for a glass of cold chocolate milk. But contrary to popular belief, this doesn't come from a store.
So the Hatchers moved to Williamson County in 1847 and started buying up land for their farms.
There are more than 1,000 farms in Williamson County. 2 of those share almost the same story.
So they do have 1 year on us there.
I'll take it.
It's the tale of 2 farms. That's Charles Hatcher of Hatcher Family Dairy on the left, and Mary Morgan Gentry of Gentry Farm on the right.
My family started moving to Williamson County and buying up land of our farm in 1848.
2 century farms, 1 year apart, still standing.
1848. 1848. Slavery was abolished in 1866. Okay.
Still serving, still pouring into their communities after all these years.
To our knowledge, the families didn't know each other at that time.
Today, they do.
Throughout my life, I'd heard about the Gentrys.
It was one of those I know of them situations.
Farming in the same area, they probably crossed paths and didn't know it.
But recently, Charles started hearing more about the Gentrys.
You know, there was a Best of Williamson County Awards, and there's a Best of Williamson County Farmer category.
Let me freshen that drink for you.
Went another year, got second again. Third time, got second again, and it kept being the Gentrys winning the Best of Williamson County Farming Award.
Oh boy,
Okay.
I think I started something.
It got to a point where I didn't even want to go to this awards anymore because it was so ridiculous because they were locked in number one every year. So
Charles admits it was a friendly rivalry, not some tale of the Hatfields and McCoys, but still a tale worth telling.
I went to the Franklin Farmers Market and he was working the booth one day and I saw him and I was like, oh, well, he actually is kind of cute. And so I asked my friend, I was like, can you set us up? And so she set us up on our first date, but we had never met before our first date.
Charles
Good
Hatcher
for them.
and Mary Morgan Gentry, married in 2019 thanks to mutual friends and a mutual love of the land.
it went from a competitive kind of deal to now I'm all in. I'm helping them and involved. So it's pretty wild how that happened. I wish our granddads could literally sit down and we could all sit down and have a good time and talk about it.
But I never thought I'd marry a farmer, much less a dairy farmer, because it's so drastically different than the farm that I grew up on.
Today, two farms, still separate soil, but a combined.
I mean, of course, it is very different if you are growing crops and if you are doing just dairy. It is going to be the daily activities of doing a farming is completely different if you are just an agricultural farmer than a dairy farmer. I would say dairy farmer is much more labor intensive than agricultural farmer. If you have machineries and large land, agricultural farmer is more of a seasonal and it gets labor intensive when it is a seasonal. But if you're a dairy farmer, you have to be there every single day, night, midday, whatever time it has to be done. It has to be done, otherwise produce gets wasted and the waste produce has to be managed as well. It's very labor intensive, time consuming, and time sensitive, temperature sensitive, everything's sensitive.
Commitment and love for what fuels and feeds our future.
I still help my family with pumpkins on the weekends at Gentry Farm, which right now we're in the thick of it. I'm out there every weekend working. And then Cannon comes and helps sometimes too on Mondays. Do you help sell pumpkins? Yeah.
Almost 2 centuries ago, their ancestors planted these roots, generation after generation, a dedication to the community. No matter the last name, the commitment still stands today.
I think they'd just be so proud that both farms are having that impact on the community. And then we get to invite people to our farms, share it with them.
A rivalry turned relationship, a competition that created connection.
What's up, people?
Two
Please don't
families
forget to
now raise a glass to something so rich. Well, so much history between the two families, and those prior generations were such staples in this community. Veterans, football coaches. It makes you think, what if there was one giant family reunion, right? With these past generations, the stories, the conversations. I mean, they would be endless. I like to think, what if, my grandparents, parents talked to, it's just kind of one of those, like, I do wonder what they would say. Because again, I don't know. I didn't get to know them.
Right.
And I think it's just really neat to think about just how that all kind of comes full
I know,
circle.
and they all have had such an impact throughout the generation.
Exactly. And they're helping one another. It's no longer this, this family and this family. It's kind of like, hey, you know what? We all support this community.
Yeah.
And we're helping one another. And we know that when we talk about farming and farming's future, this is a great way just to come together and work together to help feed and provide for this community.
And they're thriving farms
Exactly.
too. I mean,
Yes,
these are
yes,
names.
yes, yes.
It doesn't matter if you're Williamson County or not.
Right.
You've heard about these farms.
Hi there, how are you? Oh, doing all right. Okay, Kenneth, what you gonna get?
Shake that healthy butt. Baby got beats and I cannot
The
lie.
hands of the clock slowly tick past 7 a.m. Lots of folks across Texas are hitting the snooze button.
Hey, Yarly.
Hoping to get a few more minutes of precious sleep before giving in to the workday. But here in Woodsboro, soon.
Oh, doing all right.
Oh, that's so far down.
Okay, Kenneth, what you gonna get?
Potato, egg, and ham.
Potato, egg, and ham? Okay. With a little bit of pico?
As the hands of the clock slowly tick past 7 a.m., lots of folks across Texas are hitting the snooze button.
Hey, Yarly.
That's I would be very happy with that breakfast. You got toast, bacon, 2 eggs, and a hash brown. That's a full English breakfast.
Hoping to get a few more minutes of precious sleep before giving in to the workday. But here in Woodsboro,
And a coffee. That would be a very good breakfast.
suits and ties and 9 to 5s just aren't that common. This is a farming town where cowboy hats and blue jeans are what's in style.
Well, hello, James.
Down at Tuttle's Grocery and Market, that's just about all you'll see at the Breakfast Club.
Our town is built of little oil field, but mainly farming and ranching. And we have what we call a little breakfast club that's here pretty much every morning, 6 days a week. Just drink coffee and eat breakfast and talk about different things.
Served up on paper plates or tacos wrapped in foil alongside a coffee selection that includes decaf or regular, Tuttle's Breakfast is exactly what breakfast was intended to be. The fuel to start the day for a crowd who doesn't hang it up till the sun goes down. Stanley Tuttle might not be a farmer, but his day's just beginning too. Breakfast is just a taste of what Tuttle's Market has to offer.
About like this?
Yeah, give me 2 sets of those 10.
We've got a really good business from out of town folks. We've got a lot of business from the surrounding areas where there's not a meat market like us. Probably in a 100-mile radius, there's probably only about 3 of us left that still cut hanging beef.
I mean, if there is nothing there, somebody has to provide it. Of course, there's going to be a business. Wonder why Walmart is not there? Walmart is only there, is there wherever people are. If there's no people, then they won't open anything.
Business is booming, but it wasn't always that way. Just a few years back, Stanley thought he was going to have to shut his doors after nearly a century in business. That is, until his 2 sons stepped in. Cody and Matt, 4th-generation Tuttles, weren't about to see the family business their great-granddaddy started way back in 1928 fizzle out. And that's when Stanley's 2 boys gave their dad
1928. Wow.
a lesson in modern-day marketing. And word quickly spread that Tuttle's was the place to be.
That's how 100-year-old business looks like. Look at this corn.
2.5 years ago, I was stuck
What is this?
in a kind of a rut,
Fried chicken.
trying to do things the same way
Beef.
that my grandfather and my dad and uncle
All that meat for only $6.29.
trying to do things
Oh, okay. $6.29 per LB.
the same way that my grandfather and my dad and uncle ran it. Times were getting pretty hard, and I honestly got to a point where I was thinking about closing it up. And I brought my family in and just told them that I was pretty much done. And my oldest son said, "What can we do to fix it?" And he went to work, and that's when he started the Facebook and marketing. And thank God we're still
Advertisement, modern day advertisement, baby.
growing and
This is what I want, like one day I want to have my own business, like restaurant business. I want to open the first Indian fast food drive-through.
growing and growing.
Well, over the
And
last
hopefully
2
one
years,
day I will make it happen.
Stanley and his sons came up with new and clever culinary creations to keep the customers' mouths watering. Their Saturday barbecue had always been popular, drawing a line out the door, but that was a once-a-week deal. So they decided to take their beloved brisket and stuff it inside a jalapeno pepper, gently and generously wrapped in a thick cut of bacon. They call it a Texas Twinkie, and it's quickly become one of the hottest items on the shelves.
We stuff it with cream cheese, 3 slices of brisket, and then we wrap it in bacon, and it's a huge full meal deal on the Texas Twinkie. We started them about 2 or 3 years ago, and now, we got a full crew just working on that pretty much every day.
Kind of like a Lay's potato chip. You can't eat just one.
I hear you.
Well, a lot has changed in the world since Stanley's grandfather Charles first opened this store nearly a century ago. Here at the market, a few things have changed as well. Stanley introduced the daily lunches of catfish and other southern staples after locals insisted they needed more places to eat. Like every good business, they've adapted to the needs of their community. But one thing has stayed the same. You can bet on the fact that a Tuttle will be manning these counters for generations to come.
Pretty amazing thing that you don't really see or experience anymore. Times have changed, and try to adapt and give that customer service that people not only expect but need these days, because you just don't.
The stories like this are really good. Okay, let's see. Let's see the description first. Without 10 workers stepping up, owner of Hudson, Wisconsin Urban Olive and Wine says he would no longer have a restaurant. All right.
The restaurant business is already notoriously tough. Now imagine trying to run one when you're going through one of the most difficult times in your life. That's the situation that recently unfolded in Hudson, Wisconsin. But as Boyd Hooper reports, the town's teens not only rallied to save the cafe, but its owner as well.
In Hudson, Wisconsin, there's a cafe
Urban Olive and Vine, how can I help you?
with a reputation.
My name's Lily Benzer and I'm 18 years old.
Teenage.
Okay. This is cutting cucumbers.
My name is Tori and I'm 17. Lainey and I'm 16 years old.
What?
Oh wow,
of
all
them.
kids. Everybody kids.
Right
Okay,
we
three
are
of
up
them
to
all
30.
kids. Okay, he might be the owner.
16 years old.
Lots of them.
Right now we're up to 30.
Chad Trainer
So yeah, 30 teenagers.
and wife Carol built their business with teen employees.
I'm Acacia and I'm 17.
14 to 18, really.
Joe and 15 years old.
They soak up information. They want to learn. They want to do well.
And then the teens who helped build their business
Yeah.
saved their business.
In this room on September 28th, she collapsed on the floor and had a grand mal seizure.
Carol would spend the next 8 months in the hospital, mostly in Minneapolis, and mostly in a coma with Chad bedside.
Not once. I didn't ask one teenager to do anything extra.
He didn't have to.
They just did it.
This is the pantry.
For 8 months, their teens essentially ran their place.
I don't really think about things very much. I just kind of go.
Acacia started arriving.
That is a very good thing. But you know also what is a very good thing about this story? The guy who runs this business, who employed those teens and gave opportunity, he's a master and a teacher. He taught them so well that he didn't have to be in the business for 8 months and the business was still running. And also there is a sympathetic and emotional thing on there as well.
At 5:30 to open.
She's a great leader.
Joe and the other homeschoolers kept things going during the day.
And that one doesn't get anything on the top.
And everyone took on new roles.
Now do a little drizzle.
They trained each other, came up with the specials, and kept Carol's plants alive.
Me and Tori, mainly, we would go shopping for Chad. I have pictures of like my huge carts of stuff, and like my car would be full of stuff. And then I like look in here and see if anything needs to get paid or anything.
Jobs they lifted off the shoulders of Carol and Chad.
It's a family here.
Carol and Chad's family.
Carol always offered help with like school homework and just like life in general.
Carol and Chad sponsored their pageants and never missed their school sports and performances.
It's almost unfair for it not to be reciprocated
That's so nice of her.
back to them.
I mean, we didn't know at the time my wife was dying. And they just thought they were helping out because she needed help. You know, they needed things covered till she came back.
Carol did not come back. In May, she died.
Fuck. That's horrible.
Died at 58.
She was just a really amazing person.
Lily and all the other teenagers attended Carol's funeral. Then the teens got back to work, still pausing occasionally so they can lean on each other.
I knew we would all not do good today. We're not even cutting onions yet. I know.
Without them, the restaurant would not exist.
Thank you.
These kids became adults and ran our business and took care of me.
Urban Olive and Vine can be found in the heart of Hudson,
Will you leave a cup for me?
run by the teens at the heart of Urban Olive and Vine.
I love them like they're my own kids.
Boyton, Carol 11 News,
Hi,
Hudson.
I'm Jewel. I'll be your server today.
Chad says he'd
Nice.
stop by each.
That is such an amazing story.
each one.
Nepal, who did Nepal win? Nepal ICC cricket. Scotland. Oh, nice. They won.
Oh, they have brought such joy to this tournament. The Nepal supporters, and they're going to have one more game to cheer their team on.
Now, Richie is the home team today, Scotland. Good luck.
Heads.
Oh, finally.
Well bought.
Okay, they chose
Well
the ball.
done. You have won the toss.
Middle of the sliced away, not out of the middle of the bat, but hit well enough. Gets one away. It was not a good ball in the sense that lovely.
Oh, wow. that's
Lovely
the
from
six.
Michael Jones down the ground for 6.
Airy is bowling. Tournament
So
64
far.
15.
He's a bit taller, hits the deck, but on this occasion, he's straight here. If he gives Jones width on the back foot, he's going to get punished. Another press the advantage. Lovely. Well, I'll tell you what, Michael Jones is looking in. But Jones gives himself
Come
room,
on, he's just
and he gets it
hitting in
behind
the
square again.
gap.
Calculate that at the moment.
Out. Is that 4?
4, 50 up. Starts with a big juicy full toss that's pumped down the ground.
9 over 80 runs.
50 for Michael Jones, an impressive innings. Third fastest for Scotland in a T20 World Cup. His second at a T20 World Cup. He's an elegant, languid, stylish right-hander. He's played ever so well. Chance. Jura holds on. And it's the skipper who takes it into his own hands, Rohit Paudel, to find the breakthrough and finally give Nepal's fans something to cheer. The opening partnership's broken.
Taking him down here at the Wankere. There's another 6 of Lamisane, this time at the bat of Brendan McMullen. Wow. Down on one knee. Ball right up to the dressing room. It's a monster of a hit from Michael Jones.
It's 180.
131 for 1 after 15.
Oh, Sampal Kami.
Sampal Kami has a moment to savor. The first and only Nepali to play all 3. Oh, he's got him! One of the catches of the tournament goes Kami's way. Like plucking an apple from a tree, and you can't hear yourself there at the Wankhede.
Stupendous catch. This is particularly Barrington against the spin at the start of his innings.
6
Fielded
out.
there.
Oh,
No! Complete misjudgment from Lokesh Bam. He's come in. Bam, usually a wicket keeper. Hit down
6
towards long
out.
on. Who takes the catch?
Out.
Leg stump Yorker. Perfectly bowled.
Out.
Oh, quite brilliant. Now, is there something on this? Yadav and Sheikh say yes. The umpire says no. They have 2 reviews.
Okay.
Keep going through, please. The street there's a clear spark as the ball's next to the bat. API needed to reverse the not out decision. On screen signal now.
The way that Nepal appealed for that, bowler and wicketkeeper, it was as if they knew there was an obvious edge.
Markwat hits
That's a
it
6?
towards Cow and again bursts through the hands of Lokesh Bam. But that might just be the momentum that Scotland need.
That's 170.
Oh, shot and dropped.
So unlucky.
Curry put his hand out.
But that was a good ball.
Anant Padmanabhan
It even almost
fell
hit
on the floor.
Empire.
That is mighty. A big appeal.
Who is out? Burtel is out.
Scotland are convinced. Umpire unmoved. Barrington reviews.
Keep going through, keep going through. There's a clear gap between backs and ball. No backs and ball.
Oh, okay, so no.
Ball makes contact with the actual tails. AP, you can stay with your original, not out the stand by.
Well, wouldn't you believe it? Umpire got it spot on, but there was a noise. That's why the keeper's convinced. Bowler here.
Is that a 6?
That is into the stands this time at the bat of Asif Sheikh.
That's a 4. Very good 4.
For any day.
Nice spot towards the left. That's a very good
Could have gone all the way. Makes that 6-4-6. Oh, Asif Sheikh. This is going to clear the man.
Wow.
Oh, it's gone a long, long way. Look out up towards Marine Drive.
14-27.
It's the bigger side of the ground, and it's a vintage Kushal Bertel. A bit of swagger to that stroke.
Kushal Bertel is on fire. His 4th 6 of the evening. And he picks this up beautifully, 92 meters.
He's just maybe done it again. Michael Leask, his 7th wicket in the campaign, bowling the best he's ever bowled. And I think it's right off the toe end, the Q end of the bat.
Here's your chance, Scotland. One more for Leask. He's turning this game around. He's leading the Scottish charge. Now both openers are gone.
Having a great tournament, Michael Leask. Squirted away.
Attempt for the boundary.
It's out.
Fielder settles under it and takes it.
14-1. That's a
That's what he likes to do. Gulshan Jha.
To finish off.
Okay, 15 over.
Belted. 6 followed by 6.
This is the man, Dipendra Singh Ari.
Gone out. It's gone a long way. Couple of tears back. Sliced away. Finds the gap. Goes all the way. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Almost the shot of the match so far. 50. He's going to want to come back for 2 again, but again, it's just 1. Excellent delivery, and what an innings. Irie 50
How much
from
they need?
23.
170, right? They need 171. Okay.
The fastest for a Nepali batter in T20 World Cup history.
Okay. If it is 4, they want it. Oh, it's a 4.
Well, they might just check it. They might just check it. Manzi with a desperate effort. He might have even hurt himself quite badly here.
That's a 4. They want it.
It's a
Good job,
and
Nepal.
have done it.
Congratulations. Nepal won by 7
In the
wickets.
most remarkable of styles, they've taken a first T20 World Cup win in 12 years.
Nepal ICC table. Group C. Scotland, England. Nepal has 2 points, so they need to win another 1 game. Man, only if Nepal has won against Italy, it would have been different story. Who is this? Which country is this? What? Nepal is not gonna win against West Indies. They're gonna win very easy and clearly. Shit. USA has 4 points. Pakistan has 4 points. Netherlands has 2 points. Namibia. Who did they win with? USA won against Netherlands by 93. Namibia with 31 points. 31 runs.
You other brothers can't deny. They wanna
My sex life with my wife was horrible. I couldn't even get aroused. I was so big.
Everyone has heard about Jelly Roll's transformation, but almost nobody knows what he had to face before that change ever happened.
That first Monday comes, Joe, it is pissing rain. Pissing rain. And I wake up and I'm like, shit. And I've been studying about lying to yourself. That when you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it, your body then starts to know that you don't mean what you say. And I came out that morning dressed up in my stuff and I was like, man, that rain's pretty hard. And my family, they go, it's okay, Papa. Just wait till the rain quits or do it on the treadmill or something. But in my mind, I was like, no, I'm going outside.
All right. I got some help. No, I gotta get back. Shit! You better back up. Jesus, what? I'm 40.
Venga por mí. Aquí lo espera en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
Venga por mí. Aquí lo espera en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's gonna motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, you know, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen. Hello.
Oh wow, comments are vicious. I think she got paid. Nikki, you failed us. Nikki sticker, look at her eyes. It's giving this. This is Cardi. Senior, go there. It's gonna be our next album color. What's wrong with her? Cardi would never boycott Minaj. I'm probably the president #1 fan. The old Nikki watching the new Nikki. What kind of fever dream are you living?
He has a big forehead. Well, he has really, really thick hair. He doesn't like when
With my bestie, like everything fun. Big God, big God, big God, big God.
Morning at the restaurant.
Tuturu. Ozempic houses are going viral and people are shocked by what's inside. This is a real estate agent and walking through a brand new 350 square feet house built by Lena. There's no real bedroom, no real closet. You have to climb a ladder to get to the loft. The shower looks.
You got the cabinetry, you got the stove, you got. People are absolutely gonna hate this house, and that's exactly why I'm posting it. This is Lennar's 350 square foot floor plan. I got one for sale, $1 down, and you know what? Some people hate them, some people love them. So let's see what all the fuss is about. The number that I said is in fact the true number. The home really is only 350 square feet, but you get the things you need, the necessities. You got the fridge, you got the granite countertops, you got the cabinetry, you got the stove, you got the stuff to make it technically a home. You got the main bedroom down here, you got the restroom, which we're gonna check out right now. So the bedroom isn't very large. There isn't even technically considered like a closet, but you got some space to hang up some of your clothes.
Okay. So far, so good. I'm impressed, by the way. Nothing wrong with it till now.
And you got your shower. By no means a big shower, but it is a shower, and it is better than paying rent. You got your washer dryer connections in there as well. They really crammed everything in there. Here's the part where people really lose their shit though. You do need to take a ladder up to the loft, which we're gonna check out right now. So let's go check out the loft. We are up in the loft Look, is this home for everybody? Absolutely not. But neither is paying $1,400 in rent to go live with roommates that you don't even like. A lot of people think that this home is insane, but what I see is no landlord, no rent increases, and you get homeownership. This is definitely an opportunity. Is it small? Yes. Is it different? Absolutely. Is it stupid? It depends on who you ask. I see
It is not stupid.
a home in the 130s. Their payments are going to be the 900s. So, is it stupid? It depends on who you ask. I see a home in the 130s. Their payments are going to be the 900s.
900? That's cheaper than a rent. What are you complaining about? And it's your house.
So it might not be stupid. It might be strategy.
It has everything. Bro, people pay 900 in a one bedroom. The one room for a house. If you live next to DC and somewhere near Maryland or Virginia, but it's close to DC, one room costs 1,000, and you have to share kitchen, bathroom, everything. Over here, you get $1 down payment, and the house is yours, and all you have to do is $900 per month for what, 20 years. That's not bad if you plan to live in the same area for many years. It is like, like before you get a real job, you work in a minimum wage, but you get not necessarily a beat down car, but a car good enough below $7,000, $8,000 that runs good, but old, has a mileage on it, but it is a stepping stone to your dream car or dream whatever. This house is that. It's financially more good sense than paying a rent, to be honest.
$1
You can rent this out.
down, brand new home, 900-ish on the payment for 130s. I don't think you could beat it.
Man, these houses are on Ozempic, man. Look at that, Ozempic houses.
Yeah, those houses look Ozempic. All right, I'll be back. Give me a minute, guys. here, buddy. Come. Come here. I don't have this thing. Come here. I know how to get you. Come here. Come here. Look.